Okay, well, maybe you'll think of some questions. Go ahead. Yeah, shoot.
The guy that you said was dying from cancer, did his attitude change at all?
The gentleman, Dr. Hawking, Stephen Hawking?
No. The one that you were, when I asked the original question about scientists, you said there was one scientist that was dying from cancer.
Oh, Stephen Jay Gould has already died, and no, he did not repudiate his position. No, he would never have done that. He's dead. He's dead. The next thing...
If being faced with death made him any different?
It's a good question, man. I mean, I have a book called The Last Words of Saints and Sinners. Fascinating book, by the way. It was written by a Presbyterian doctor of history, and he basically went into the annals of just humanity. And he looked at saints, and he looked at scientists, and he looked at kings, and he looked at princes, and all different classes of people. And all he did is he just made a compendium of their final words. Oh, it's an awesome book. You've got to see it. And he just puts them into categories, and it is incredible, the cowardice with which atheists die. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. Just the last words of atheists, just listed in this volume. And I mean, they are such cowards when they die. They die frequently calling on the name of God. You know, like, I'm sorry, I wish I hadn't done that kind of a thing, literally. And then he contrasts that with the way that believers in God, particularly Christians, die. Calmly, peaceably, with confidence, with assurance. And Dr. Lockyer's thesis is this: if for no other reason you were to become a theist, it would be sufficient reason just to die with dignity and with confidence. That would be sufficient reason enough for him. He says, even if there was nothing on the other side, don't lose your dignity dying in the last few moments, regretting everything that you ever did the rest of your life. In fact, there's a cute little story about a bunch of atheists. They went to visit their atheist friend in the hospital. And, he's there looking through the Bible. Oh, they're beside themselves. Oh, not another one, they say. Another one repenting on his deathbed. Another one going against all the things he had taught and believed. And he said, no, I've not repented. I'm just looking for a loophole, he said. just looking for a loophole, see if there's some other way I can get in. Good question. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this. I don't remember what tomorrow night's presentation is. Oh, yeah, the uniqueness of Jesus Christ in history. And basically what we'll be moving from is, if God exists, then we would have to ask legitimately, the next question would be, what is that God like, and how can we know Him? And I'm going to try and maintain tomorrow evening that Jesus Christ was in fact who He claimed to be, and that He is the one who reveals to us who this God is that we now believe exists. And I'll be doing that I think you'll find a very compelling case for the historical uniqueness of Jesus Christ. Okay? Yeah?
Will there be any handouts during
that's a good question. I do have a handout that I can give that is not directly tied to this presentation, but is about 70% similar to these presentations, and I can give those out. Yeah, I'll give them out the last night. That way I sort of entice you to come. That's a good question. I assume they're taping it for a reason. Yeah, I think the answer is yes. I hope you've enjoyed this. Again, I apologize if I've moved too fast. You look like a very bright group, and so I assume you've picked up most of it. And if you haven't, then you're welcome to come and talk to me. I don't pretend to know everything, but I can tell you that the more I have investigated this, to me, the case for the existence of God is so compelling that I have almost written off as absurdity anybody who truly tries to claim that God does not exist. To make the positive assertion that God does not exist, I believe, is a reduction to absurdity. Yeah?
Just out of curiosity, have you ever made a presentation like this to a bunch of university presidents, and if so, how did they respond?
Oh, no, not university presidents. I sure would.
Not presidents, professors.
University professors, I have many friends who are university professors, but no, I've never had that opportunity to sit down. I was recently able to speak at a university on a nightly basis, and there were many professors that attended and appreciated greatly the messages. But generally, professors tend to be extremely busy, and they also tend to be not terribly willing to change their mind. Normally we would say stubborn, but if your grade is on the line, it's best not to use those words. You can say settled. That's a better way. That way you can still preserve the relationship you have with your professor. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad you've decided to attend, and we'll see you tomorrow night. And I promise, inasmuch as I am able to promise, that we will start at 6:15 on the button. Thank you so much.
This media was provided by Hope Media Ministry. For this and other great witnessing material, please visit our website at www.hopemediaministry.org. www.hopevideo.org, or you can call us at 616-676-3705. You can also write us at P.O. Box 752, Ada, that's ADA, Michigan 49301. Our media includes DVD, video, CD audio, and cassette. You can also listen to much of our media at our online media center for free at www.hopevideo.org.